Yeah, what do you
Today at Mullin Machinery, we have a beautiful Lagun FTVH-3. That's a 40 taper vertical horizontal. It's got an 11 by 58 table. The machine is like new. It came out of a college where it never really got used. It's all original paint. There's not a single tool mark in the table. The knee is absolutely perfect. It's box ways with a little dovetail on the top. There's not the slightest mark in the ways. Screws are nice and tight. 40 taper vertical spindle with a Jacobs 1/2 inch capacity super chuck in it. Down feed handle. There's your on-off controls for the spindles. Currently wired for low voltage 3-phase, 208, 230. That handle is your vary speed for the horizontal. Your 2 horizontal supports. I have the arbor, but it's laying off on the side somewhere. There's your one-shot oiler. It has a Sargon 3-axis scales on it, but the readout went bad and Sargon is out of business. Well, the readout got damaged in shipping or something, so we put a brand new Jenix readout on it with the adapters to use the Sargon Scales. Has a Servo turbo drive table feed. I'm going to run the machine for you now. I don't recall what speed we have it in, but okay. So, I'm a shorty, so then that spindle just purr, nice and quiet, smooth. That's the brake. Slow speed. The reverses when you do that, so you got to use the other direction. And this machine does have Powerfeed on it. You see, set it off and engage it. Powerfeed, you only run up to a certain RPM. I don't know what it is off the top of my head, but I think it's no higher than 1,000, 1,500, something like that. There's your power down feed. It's up feeding right now, so let's put this out. It's a little gummy just from the oil never being used. It dries out. Oh, it's feeding up. The other way, you got to pull this out. There we go. Okay. Now we're down feeding. Kick the speed up. Using a boring head, get the down feed. This mechanism is just a little gummy from the, it still has the packing oil in it when we ship new, so. When you don't use the down feed, it's good to disengage it, so you don't burn the gear if you run it in the high speed. Put it back in high speed, it sounds a little better when you're running it. Feel it into gear. There you go. And then you have your horizontal spindle, forward and reverse. It makes a slight, the noise you can hear when it's running is just the drawbar because there's no arbor in the spindle. And then you turn the vary crank in the back. here the horizontal spindle has a digital counter for the speed. Slow it down, speed it up. That has a high and a low too on the side of the column. Shut the horizontal off. We'll go back to the vertical. I'll show you the table feed. You have to program your stops. You first turn it on, which is real easy. The instructions will be with it. You can go fast. You hit the stop. Now we go back the other way. You can increase the speed. You can slow it down. You can hit rapid. You want to stop, go the other way. There's your rapid in the other direction. Stop this spindle. There's your table feed. This knee has a support down here because of how far it sticks out. If you look on the readout there, you'll see the knee is on the digital. The knee is your third axis. And there's your in and out. And there is your table feed. So there you have it. This is about as nice as you're going to get. These Lagun mills are real hard to find. So check this machine out on our website, mullinmachinery.com. That's MULLIN machinery.com for all your tool room and fabricating needs.